you might have some family that does not want you to be fit. They don't want you to be healthy. They don't care about it. They're more concerned about themselves, and you're trying to change your life. You're trying to become the healthiest and most fittest version of yourself. So what do we do about that when we have a family who isn't supportive? Now, I'm going to say I'm not an expert on this. I'm going to give my best advice, and this is also a very individualized and very tough and sticky situation. But just when first starting out, realize where your family or friends or loved ones are coming from. They might be a little jealous that you're starting to work out. They might be scared of family events changing, where maybe they're going to start to need to make more healthier food at the family events, right? Oh my gosh, she's going vegan or something. I don't know, like how our birthday's going to work, how our wedding's going to work. Like, are we not going to be able to do anything like that, right? So there's a little bit of fear that comes involved. There also might be some fear and doubt, and ultimately they might think that you're going to be trying to change them, and you might even be judging them. This could be what's going on in their head. So just realize that when you're trying to make changes for yourself, people will immediately take it almost as a personal attack that you think they need to be changed. And you see this in a lot of aspects of life, but especially in health and fitness, where people usually don't want to change their dietary routines, change their physical activity routines. It is something that is a big issue because you're trying to make a change, and you absolutely can make a change, but being around family who might not be the most supportive of you makes that much more difficult. So because of that, we need to understand what we can control. Now, what can we control in this situation? We can control our actions. So of course, we can still go and work out. We can still try to make healthier choices and eat healthier things, right? We can control our attitude towards our family. So maybe they don't want to be super fit right now, or they aren't into the overall healthy eating, and you could judge them. You could make comments on them. Or you can be from the opposite spectrum, where you understand that for them, this is a pretty difficult time, and for them, they might not be at a position where they don't want to make any changes currently right now for themselves. Maybe someday they will, and hopefully at that point, you'll be in a situation where you can help to navigate them and make it easier for them when they start to transition in. But if they don't want to change, you can't force them to change. And trying to force somebody to change, especially when fitness and health, is completely useless, because they're just going to resent you, and they're going to resent the process of changing even more. So be there for them when they do want to change. And then when we're also talking about what we can control who we hang out with, we can control who our friends are, we can control basically if we're around those people that are not supportive of our overall goals. So this is why I think finding a community is by far one of the most important things that you can do to hopefully help you to get through this tough time where your family isn't supporting your workouts. So maybe you have friends who work out and are really into fitness. That's a really good anchor point, because you might be able to even go stay with them at their house. You might be able to have healthy meals with them and meal prep with them. Those are good ideas. You could join a group gym. These are things like Orange Theory, CrossFit, Farrell's Body Shaping. Basically, these gyms are kind of made around, HotWorks. These gyms are made around this idea of community. And community is so important for every aspect of life, but especially when fitness isn't, the most fun thing all the time. You're going to be tired. You're not going to always feel like you want to. So it's nice meeting people at the gym who are in the same situation, where you're kind of just embracing the suck together, if you will. So finding a group gym is one of the ways you can do that. There's some good online meetup pages where basically, I think meetup.com is actually one where you can literally type in your surrounding area, type in fitness in Ohio, in your specific town, for example, and it will show literally a million different fitness venues. I'm on one of these fitness pages, or I used to be. I actually got rid of it because I didn't use it that much, but I got on one of these online meetup pages for fitness where there was biking groups weekly, there was yoga groups weekly, they put a bunch of healthy food events in there weekly. They put a lot of different things in there where you can meet up with this like-minded community, meet up with people who are hopefully a lot more supportive of your overall fitness goals and will lead you towards that fitness success long term. And then of course you can go to some outdoor workout venues. You can meet a lot of cool people at these places, the quote-unquote park gyms, and it's just out of your normal routine. So if normally you are working out at home or you're working out maybe in an environment that isn't the best or conducive for you, you can try some of these outdoor workouts if you have good access to these, and they're just fun, kind of different. And then kind of the elephant in the room that I wanted to address is moving out. So if you are really in a position in your life where you're kind of at the ends roads, maybe you're very, very unhealthy and you're just ready to make that big change in your life, this is very drastic, but something you might want to consider for yourself. If you're able to actually move out of the situation, that will probably give you the quickest and the most potent results, because the more you're around negative people that just leech all your energy off of you and make you feel like crap, not only physically and mentally, the harder it's going to be to achieve your fitness goals long term. So tough decision and situation there if you are listening in on this. So comment down below kind of what you're going through in this too, and if you do notice this in your family or you've had family issues in the past like this. I know myself personally, I've had some conflicting issues, but for the most part, I have a supportive family when it comes to fitness and health. So I realize how much easier it is for me to be healthy.